Well, it's been quite a day. It's been a long day. um, Forgive me, I don't have any makeup on. I wiped it all off. I tried to refresh. So let me tell you how today went. Okay, so we left our place, our point of origin, early this morning. We were in Galveston. We left about 10 o'clock. And we had to travel about 2 hours to where my dog sitter was. But before we left, we had trouble with the generator, the RV generator. It wouldn't start. And of course, being brand new to all of this, I was freaking out because it was hot. We were going to be driving a long time, and I wanted the generator on so we could run the AC in the cabin while we drove, but it wouldn't start. So after some struggle and some phone calls and some back and forth and figuring things out, a very kind couple showed up, and another RVing couple, and they came over and offered to help. They figured out that the batteries the battery that was supposed to be jumping or starting the generator was drained, because we heard click, click, click when you try to turn the generator on. So they jump started the generator, got it started, and along the way we drove, we started to get low on gas. Not super low, but you shouldn't run your generator on board, or you can't run it past lower than a quarter of a tank. It automatically shuts off. Well, we were starting to approach that, and I know you're supposed to cut off all powered items, cut them off or turn them off before you shut off the generator. So I didn't want it to just cut off. So we turned off the AC, made sure all the lights were off. I thought we made sure we unplugged everything. Then we turned off the generator. We were still driving. It was okay. When we stopped to meet my dog sitter, we got Shalom. You'll meet Shalom. We got my dog back from them. Then said goodbye and everything. Well, we went to start the generator and it wouldn't start. Filled up with gas, by the way. Filled up with gas. So it wasn't because it was at a quarter of a tank or lower. The battery just wasn't strong. There wasn't enough power in the battery to turn the engine over for the generator. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. So all of this was happening between 10 and 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we were on the road for 2 hours with the generator on, which was fine. Then we had to cut it off. We were there another 2 hours trying to figure out why the battery was low, why it wasn't, why the generator wasn't starting, what was going on, what. Did I mention we're brand new to this? So we managed to find a Walmart, a tiny Walmart in this tiny little town. I didn't think we were going to find what we needed, but we got a voltage meter and we got a battery jumper starter thing. One of those emergency, jumpers that you can carry around in case your battery needs to be jump started. So got one of those, and then after all of that, we figured out there was something plugged in. It was plugged into the cigarette lighter. It was a charger, like one of those USB charger things that you stick into the cigarette lighter hole, and it was plugged in and drawing a charge apparently. And when we realized this, I just about smacked my forehead. Anyway, after we unplugged that, we were on the road another, I don't know what it was, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, I don't remember how long. We checked the battery level. It was at 2/3 charge. We're like, great, that's what it was. We solved the problem. So we kept driving until it was full charge. Then we were able to start the generator, and I am so grateful, so thankful. Finally, it was probably around 3:30 or so in the afternoon. It was so hot today, guys. Traveling across Texas in this heat, the beginning of August. You know, August is the hottest time in Texas, everywhere. But finally around 3:30 or 4, somewhere like that, we realized, okay, the battery's at full charge. Let's try it again. It turned right over. No problem. No issues. Turned right over. We waited a few minutes, started the AC. No problem. It ran fine. Cooled off the cabin. We continued to drive. We made it to Waco. Oh, by the way, we also had to stop and find a pet store so we could buy more dog food, because apparently I had left just enough dog food with the dog sitter. And so, poor dog, I thought he had had his last meal today. Nope, we found a pet store, got his dog food, filled it back up, no problem. He ate again his second meal, and doing fine. So we finally pulled over at a Cracker Barrel, and we went in, had dinner. It was so cold in there, guys, in the restaurant. It felt so nice. I was getting goosebumps. I was so cold. They have this Granny Smith apple iced tea that was so refreshing. And we had a wonderful dinner. I talked to the manager and asked him if it was okay if we stayed in our RV overnight and the way back behind the restaurant. He said, yes, fine, no problem. So here we are, running our generator, running the AC. We've got some lights. I plugged in my computer because I need to do my laptop so I can do some research for the rest of the trip. Yeah, so it's been a day. So we got back from dinner. And we washed up when we went into the restaurant, went to the bathroom, washed our face. Well, I washed my face, washed my hands up to my elbows, try to get to feel as clean as you can in a bathroom. So washed up, dried off, had dinner. After dinner, came back to the camper, or the RV, the motorhome, and did a good wash up, and then I washed my face off, and no makeup, and got in my PJs, got ready for bed, but then got to do some research. Anyway, I just thought I'd update you on how it's going. So yeah, I think I passed the 650 mile mark on driving this motorhome. We have had adventures already. Today was a hot adventure, but I'm glad to share it with you because, one, these videos will serve as a memory and a reminder for me. But two, oh, also my friends back home all said, keep us updated. So that's why we're putting this on YouTube, so y'all can see what we've been up to. Love you guys. Miss you so much. All y'all. Precious, Sunshine, BFFs, all y'all, you know who you are. We will keep you updated. And three, there may be some of you who are intimidated by the thought of driving a big old honkin' motorhome, but you are thinking about doing it. So I'm making these videos for you too, because if I can do it, you can too. And really, that's been my mantra, to keep myself going, because just when I think, oh, I can't, and I'm white knuckling it, and I'm going, you know, down the highway, and there's construction, and there's traffic, and then it starts raining, and I'm white knuckling it, and I keep thinking, you know what? I've seen other motorhomes go down this highway. If they can do it, it can be done. I'm a smart woman. If it can be done, I can learn how to do it. So that's my mantra. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, road schooling adventures. I hope to post more, and I hope you'll follow us. Love y'all. Bye.